So, I need to clarify something. I have been a Transformers fan for quite a long time, but I didn't start with the original Transformers. I know I've mentioned Beast Wars quite a lot, but I've only watched the show as a kid. I wasn't really into Transformers in general at that time. So, when I really got into Transformers, and when I decided to get into Transformers, it was during the Cybertron series. So, the show, the toys, all that, I was really getting into it, and that's what kind of kicked me off on actually getting into the series. And so, hearing about Transformers Legacy and some of the rumors that not only are we getting some Prime characters, but we're also getting some Armada and Cybertron characters, it really got me excited, especially considering the Titan-class figure that we're going to get. Hello, what's up? I'm Brian here, doing another video for you guys, and this time, this seems to be a rumored image and listing for the Titan-class figure. Now, we heard about this in a rumor a while back, and it seems like this is pretty much the confirmation for it. Before I take a look at the actual figure itself, I want to mention that that is the first time we're seeing the Transformers Legacy title, which is going to be the Generations title after the War for Cybertron trilogy is done. Anyway, so this is what's rumored to be the Titan-class figure. Now, take everything with a grain of salt. This could be fake, but I don't think it is, because it kind of reminds me of when the Studio Series and Power of the Primes figures were first revealed. It's kind of in a similar way. Anyways, this is Metroplex. Now, they're not going with the original Metroplex, which some people had assumed that if they're going to do a Metroplex, they're going to do it more based on the G1 design, because, you know, the original one for the Thrilling 30 lineup wasn't too bad, but it's also a little outdated compared to some of the other Titan figures that we've been getting that are more in the classic style. That one's kind of the classic style and the Follow Cybertron style kind of mixed in. So some people would like a more boxy look for Metroplex, but no, instead they're going for the Cybertron Metroplex. Now, a little story behind that. I actually knew a kid that had the Cybertron Metroplex, and I was super jealous of it. And we would constantly play with that thing, and I always wanted this figure. The cool thing about Metroplex was that he was a leader class figure, but because it was part of the Giant Planet gimmicks, whatever class they were in, you can actually upscale the figures. And so Metroplex, other than the Supreme class figures, would be the tallest figure you can get past or just before the leader class price point. So yeah, seeing this in the Titan class lineup is pretty exciting, because I can imagine that this Metroplex is going to be even taller than the previous one. So this is a kind of wheel-based excavator alt mode. It's a weird and wild design, and it's definitely not the best alt mode out there, but it's still a fun design. It also looks like, if you could take a look at the image, it looks like it's got two things that will become handles, so you can lift that up and do whatever you want with that, but I'm just speculating here. But you can still see the saw blade thing that they call it. I believe it's Spark Drinker is his weapon's name. I don't think it comes with the Minicon, at least what we can see from this image, we're not seeing a Minicon, but it probably could, so we'll just have to wait and see. But also we get that smaller mode, which they call the Workbot Mode, and you can see that the weapon will separate into two parts, because you can see the saw on one side and then you can see the shovel on the other. But you can also see Metroplex has shrunken down. And then we've got the Excavator mode, or maybe that's the Excavator mode. Or no, sorry, that is the Workbot mode, and then we also have the Robot mode. I was reading those backwards. But then we have the full-on Robot mode. Now, what's cool about this is, it seems like you can store the entire weapon to the back, but obviously he can hold the weapon because, you know, he kind of has to. And he looks really good. He looks so much like the classic design from what I could tell from this image. And I am just super thrilled, super excited, because this is something that's part of something that I started off with. I mean, one of the main reasons why I wanted the Galaxy Upgrade Optimus Prime right here is because it's based on the first Optimus Prime I got while getting into Transformers. Anyways, it says it's 22 inches tall, and it's a triple changer figure, obviously. We talked about the alt modes. Includes a large axe and bucket scoop accessory, so yes, they'll be able to separate and then combine. Also includes FOP custom illustration, so I'm guessing some sort of artwork they're going to come with. That seems awesome if the Legacy lineup is going to include that. You can see it's probably the typical, Titan class price point. I'm not in America, so I can't really base on that. And it seems to come out in August of 2022. Obviously, package says closed, which whatever. And it seems to be packed in with 2 figures. So if you get a case, you're going to get 2. And I gotta tell you, this is one Titan class figure that I just need to get, I think. I mean, I've said that about Omega Supreme, I've said that about Trypticon, but considering the original story that it's in, and considering my roots into Transformers and getting into it, I'm very excited for this, and I'm so glad that Hasbro has decided to branch out. Obviously, they're going to keep doing G1, because that's the thing that's been going around for a while, and, I don't blame them, but for them to go into Prime, Armada, Cybertron, and other things, and still continue with Beast Wars, I think we're getting into pretty exciting times for Transformers, especially in the Legacy lineup. So what do you guys think? Please comment below. Let me know. Please like, comment, share, subscribe to all those fun doodads, and I will see you guys next time.
AllSpark TV. Now that's just Prime.